Election Day is 2 weeks from today, and we learned overnight that the final presidential debate will be different than the first.
The candidates' microphones will be regulated to prevent interruptions. Also this morning, the Supreme Court has handed down a decision regarding how votes will be counted in Pennsylvania.
Meanwhile, Dr. Anthony Fauci is responding to the latest attack from President Trump, who called Fauci a disaster and called his fellow scientists idiots.
Also overnight, a new endorsement. Retired Navy Admiral William McRaven, who led the raid that killed Osama bin Laden and describes himself as a pro-life, pro-Second Amendment conservative, has announced he voted for Joe Biden.
But we begin with that big rule change for the next debate. This morning, the Trump campaign says the president will attend Thursday night's debate despite a rule change that aims to avoid all those interruptions we saw in the first debate.
The question is, Supreme Court Justice, radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who is on your list, Joe?
This time, a candidate's microphone will be turned off whenever his opponent is providing the initial 2-minute answer to the debate questions. But both mics will be turned on during the open discussions that follow each answer. In a statement, the Trump campaign said the president is committed to debating Joe Biden regardless of last-minute rule changes, but the campaign slammed the debate commission, calling the changes their latest attempt to provide advantage to their favorite candidate. Biden's team says the former vice president will spend today and tomorrow in Delaware preparing for the debate, while President Trump embarks on a battleground blitz. At a campaign stop in Tucson, Arizona last night, Trump supporters chanted Superman as the president recalled his recovery from the coronavirus.
People are pandemicked out. You know that? They're pandemicked out. That's why it's so great what your governor's done. He's opened up your state. You're doing great.
A record 31 million Americans have already cast their ballot in the election. People lined up for hours in the Florida rain Monday on the state's first day of early voting. The biggest counties reporting strong turnout, including Pinellas County, where officials say more than 8,000 people cast their vote yesterday. That's nearly double the number on the first day of early voting in 2016. Meanwhile, in a significant blow to Republicans, the U.S. Supreme Court late Monday denied the party's request to block an extended deadline for mail-in ballots in the crucial state of Pennsylvania. With a split 4-4 decision, the court upheld a previous ruling that will require election officials in Pennsylvania to count ballots received up to 3 days after Election Day, as long as they're postmarked by November 3rd. Republicans had argued the extension is an open invitation to cast ballots after Election Day and will create chaos and fraud. But Chief Justice John Roberts appears to have joined the 3 liberal justices rejecting the Republicans' request. In the meantime, Dr. Anthony Fauci is brushing off President Trump's latest attacks after the president called Fauci a disaster during a campaign call.
People are tired of hearing Fauci and all these idiocies. These people that have gotten it wrong. Fauci's a disaster. I mean, this guy's, if I listen to him, we'd have 500,000 deaths.
This morning, Fauci responding using a quote from The Godfather.
Hey, good morning, Mona. Coronavirus cases are surging across the country, and what some are calling a new wave. Many hospitals feeling the strain as the CDC releases a new guidance on wearing masks.
Before she was even announced, Senator Doug Jones said he'll refuse to confirm President Trump's nominee, even saying he'd do everything I can to stop it. Tell Senator Jones to confirm Judge Barrett.
Are out in force. These 4 incidents all happening in the Bay Area in just the past week.
Tonight, ABC Action News reporter Carson Chambers revealing the unexpected way the latest porch pirate picked his target and the obvious mistake he made that got him caught. Carson.
Well, good evening. The homeowner here on 84th Avenue was waiting for a very important delivery. The surveillance just behind us on her porch actually caught the thief stealing her new iPhone. Police now say that thief was the same UPS driver who had delivered it.
They could spread the wildfires burning from California to Colorado, where the state's largest ever fire has now burned about 320 square miles. Meanwhile, snow was expected today across the northern plains and upper Midwest. Some areas of Minnesota and Wisconsin could get 6 inches. Expect rain in the Pacific Northwest and around the eastern Great Lakes. The Twin Cities will be about 20 degrees below normal today. 53 in Detroit and Chicago, low 80s across the south, and mild in the northeast.
It was a striking scene. Federal agents raiding Mayor Catherine Pugh's home yesterday, carrying out boxes of financial records and documents tied to a growing political scandal. It was a striking scene. Federal agents raiding Mayor Catherine Pugh's home yesterday, carrying out boxes of financial records and documents tied to a growing political scandal. The FBI and IRS searched at least 6 Baltimore addresses linked to the mayor, including City Hall. It's the first federal involvement in the growing investigation of Pugh. The allegation against the mayor is that she took payments for her children's book series called Healthy Holly, when in fact the payments were really kickbacks.
Is there for you.
He reportedly wants to turn a vacant Carnival cruise ship into a floating office building. The ship could hold more than 2,000 tech workers. It's not being used for cruises right now because of the pandemic.
It's unbelievable.
'Tis the season for porch pirates.
I've heard of all this, thefts going on, and I never thought it would happen in my neighborhood.
Or on her own front porch.
He just went straight for that box.
A thief plucking an expensive package from Javita Acute Parker's St. Pete Beach home. Surveillance video shows him stuffing the UPS delivery with an iPhone 10 inside under his shirt and taking off into the darkness.
He must have seen that I had 2 cameras on the porch. He should have seen it.
Here on 84th Avenue was waiting for a very important delivery. The surveillance just behind us on her porch actually caught the thief stealing her new iPhone. Police now say that thief was the same UPS driver who had delivered it.
Everybody have a good week? End of the month, $28.7 million in gross commissions. All from Pink Sheet stock, boys! To celebrate with our weekly act of debauchery, I have offered our lovely sales.
Federal agents raiding Mayor Catherine Pugh's home yesterday, carrying out boxes of financial records and documents tied to a growing political scandal. The FBI and IRS searched at least 6 Baltimore addresses linked to the mayor, including City Hall. It's the first federal involvement in the growing investigation of Pugh. The allegation against the mayor is that she took payments for her children's book series called Healthy Holly, when in fact the payments were really kickbacks. Since
predicting record deliveries as we reach just 1 week until Christmas. As you track your packages, guess what? Thieves are also tracking them, and in some cases, they're getting help. Officers in Orlando, Florida, uncovered a seasoned...
This was your view.
My favorite.
Thank you for listening.
Biologists in Peru discovered this massive cat etched into a hillside. They say it's more than 2,000 years old. The area is home to hundreds of other mysterious carvings, but this 120-foot-long image, initially hidden by natural erosion, is believed to be the oldest.
The New Yorker magazine has suspended writer Jeffrey Toobin after a reported incident during a conference call on Zoom. Toobin reportedly exposed himself on the call. Toobin is also a legal analyst for CNN. The network says he's been given time off to deal with a personal issue. Actor Jeff Bridges has revealed he's been diagnosed with lymphoma. The Big Lebowski star says his prognosis is good and he has a great team of doctors. The 70-year-old has promised to keep his fans posted.
Returning to the coronavirus, there's new research on children and school safety. Also this morning, new details on the link between the virus and diabetes. Earlier, I spoke with Dr. Alok Patel for the latest on these and other headlines.
You want to see me? No, I have to speak to Mina. Come with me. You want to see me? No, I have to speak to Mina. I see. So you think I ain't good enough for your daughter, is that it? No, that's not it. Mina is free to love anyone, to live as she chooses. I respect her freedom. But that does not absolve me of my responsibility as a father. Well, no disrespect to you, sir, but she's a grown woman and we care for each other very much, and I think that's all there is to it.
I'm so sorry. What happened to her is awful. Approach to foreign policy, coupled with his isolationism, He pulled us out and has made America less safe. So, Susan, it's about relationships. And the thing that has always been part of the strength of our nation, in addition to our great military, has been that we keep our word. But Donald Trump doesn't understand that, because he doesn't understand.
I just wanted to say, thanks. You know, the other night, thanks for dropping me home. And, yeah, okay, bye.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on now, relax, wait a minute. I ain't gonna sue.
What?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Look, what you doing Sunday afternoon?
Sunday. Nothing much.
Well, would you like to come over my house and have a little dinner with me and my family?
I'd love to. I'd love to.
And have a little dinner with me and my family?
I'd love to.
In Mississippi.